It would have seriously, materially improved everybody's life. And when that happens, you win. I mean, look, that's the history of FDR, right? Won the White House 4 times. At his peak, had 80% of the House and 80% of the Senate. It was just a trouncing. Republicans were irrelevant because he delivered for people. And we were this close. And look, you could say some of that blame definitely goes on Joe Biden because he should have found a way to twist the arm properly, play the carrot or the stick game, and get Kyrsten Sinema and Joe Manchin on board. He should have done that. But he didn't. And now here we are. So anyway, they continue in the article and say, but the nuance beyond Build Back Better's failure, how close Democrats came to defying the underlying political dynamics, how remarkable it was that they were able to pass legislation they did, changed nothing about a core fact. The party had been swept into power, promising structural change to the country's economic system, and was unable to deliver. At the precise moment that global economic upheaval and pain hit the country in the wake of this November's results, which saw Republicans making historic gains among the working class, some progressives argue the bill's failure had a steep political cost. Quote, it was a huge blow to our being able to show that we were addressing the economic concerns of people, and in this election we saw exactly what that looked like, said Pramila Jayapal. It was a massive problem to convince the country that Democrats cared because 2 people managed to block that agenda. If Build Back Better passed, I think Kamala would have won, even if you changed nothing else about the way she ran her campaign, what the messaging was, etc. Keep everything else identical. But pass Build Back Better, I think Democrats would have won. So the devastating reality, though, is they're much more likely to pretend now like, no, the problem wasn't we didn't get Build Back Better through. The problem was we got the Inflation Reduction Act through, and that did too much. That's the fear now moving forward. That's the lesson they'll learn. And that's not good. And that is not good, because that'll keep us in the wilderness for an even longer amount of time. So there's not much else to say, but if anybody asks you, hey, why did Kamala lose? If you want to sum it up in just one sentence, say very simply, Democrats didn't get Build Back Better through. That's why she lost. Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop, and watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.